Hey everyone, welcome back to Wixfix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, we're going to be designing the perfect testimonials page. Now, in this perfect page series, we don't really focus too hard on the design or anything like that, but I do typically show you all of the type of content that you should be putting on these pages. Now, I do want to mention that you don't typically really see testimonial pages on a lot of bigger websites that are more established, but they can be pretty useful for smaller companies. So for today's video, let's go ahead and build out the perfect testimonials page. Now, the reason we don't really focus too much on the design is because there are a million different ways you can actually design them. So in today's video, we're just going to be focusing on the type of content you should be displaying. So first, let's go ahead and just add a strip to the page, just like this. We'll go ahead and make this strip white, just like the page. Then we're also going to go ahead and add a column, and we're going to go ahead and make it like 630, and we'll just reverse the layout. For some reason this isn't working, so we will just manually do it here. 7030 should be fine. Okay, in this left column, let's go ahead and just add some text, something like this. This can say testimonials, this can say reviews, something like that. But we're gonna make this kind of large because it is the page heading. So we'll go ahead and select it, maybe make this like 60, maybe 90. Something really big. Again, I'm not really trying to focus on design too much, but we'll go ahead and shrink this up, just like this. And then maybe over here on the right hand side, over here, we can say, have an experience with us. Let us know how we did. And let's just go ahead and align this to the right, just like this. And maybe for this top text, we can go ahead and make this like something like this. And we'll go ahead and stick a button underneath it, like this. It says, leave a review. Now, I'm not really going to go through the process of showing you how to create the whole custom form and database stuff for your users to leave a review, because I've already made videos on that in the past. So I will leave links in the description if you want to go check those out. But this is a good start for the design of the page. And we're also just going to go ahead and align this to the left, something like this. And just for fun, I'm also just going to bring out this little divider for the page, something like this. So if I press preview, you're going to notice like a little divider that looks like this. And I think this looks really cool, especially when you want to have sections kind of feel separate, but you want to have the same background color on both. I think something like this looks really cool. And just so you guys know, I did make this available on our Gumroad thing, and it is free. Well, I mean, it's pay what you want. So you can literally just set this to 0 and just download it if you want it for free. And if you do choose to pay for it, please don't pay over $1. If you do pay $1, it's just kind of like a tip, but I don't think it's worth more than $0, honestly. So if you do pay $1, thank you. But again, no pressure if you just want to mark this as 0 and download it for free, because honestly, that's probably what I would do. So just so you know, it is available for download if you do want it. And the link to that will be in the description as well. So now let's go ahead and start working on the next section, which is basically going to be where the testimonials and reviews are being displayed. So what we're going to do is go to add list. Let's just do a blank repeater, and let's just drag something like this out onto the page, just like this. And let's go ahead and go into each one of these and remove the background color. Okay, great. Next thing I want to do is let's go ahead and add an image. So let's go to my images. Let's go to Unsplash. Let's go ahead and get an image of a person. Let's go ahead and grab this one. We'll crop it, and we'll set the ratio to 1:1 and just bring it out just like this. Okay, next, let's go ahead and go into the design. we'll go ahead and set it to like this circular design, and we'll bring it down quite a bit. And inside the design, let's go ahead and maybe bring in the border just a little bit, to maybe like 4 pixels, something like that. I think it looks good. And then we'll go ahead and bring this inside the repeater, just like this. Okay. Next thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and bring out some text. This one can be full name. And we can go ahead and bring this right here with the image. Let's go ahead and copy and paste it. We'll bring this one out and we'll say this one is the company. So maybe this person is part of the company. We'll go ahead and lower the size of this and maybe change the color a little bit too, so it's not too in your face, something like this. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and add a paragraph, which this could be the review itself. So it can be something like this. And then if you wanted to, you could also come into decorative, go into basic shapes. Let's just type in quote, and we'll just choose something like this. You can find your own quotation mark and you can color it however you want. Let's just do blue. Maybe we'll do like light blue, something like this. Pull it into the repeater. Do something like this. And with the toolbar, let's go ahead and arrange this to the back. So it looks something like this. So you can have a bunch of different reviews, which if you have a database, you could attach all of these elements to the database and it would automatically populate all of the content inside this repeater. But again, I'm not really going to be focusing too much on how to build that in today's video. I have plenty of videos on Wix CMS and databases and all of that kind of stuff. In fact, I will just go ahead and link a playlist in the description below if you do want to check that out. So here we do have our repeater, and we can design it however we want, and we can have it stretch the full width of the screen if we want here as well. So maybe we just want to bring it in something like this, so that way if we have a bunch of reviews, it's not all like down the center and looks very cramped. So this would be kind of responsive based on the user's screen size. So the last thing that you might want to have on your page is maybe some sort of call to action, like, hey, you read all the reviews, are you ready to work with us? So maybe we could have some sort of image like this, or like I guess a gradient, and just some text right here. Ready to get started. Something like this. And maybe one last button over here. Maybe we'll make this one kind of big. And it can say, get in touch. You know, something like this. So as you can see, basically we have the section over here, which is kind of just the page title and allowing our users to leave a review. And then we have the list of reviews here. And then we also have a call to action here at the bottom. And that's basically what I would recommend putting on your testimonials page. But like I said, there are a million different ways to actually design these pages out. For example, one really nice one that I found was this one right here by Chow Now. And basically at the top, it basically just had a review and a video from one of their clients. And if we scroll down, their kind of list looks like this, where it's kind of a video testimonial on the right and kind of a quote from the video, the company, and the person from the video and the company that they worked with. So I think that's a really cool way to also display it. So as you can see, there are kind of a bunch of different ways you can design this. And if we scroll down to the bottom, you know, here's their list of a bunch of different other reviews. And down at the bottom, they don't really have a call to action, but they do have a really nice like sentiment that they use at the bottom of all their pages that I think looks really cool. And again, they have call to actions in their footer as well. But that basically wraps it up for today's video. If you all did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next one.